Tough, to say the least. I think, players, coaches, fans, I think we all found ourselves, in a tough spot these past couple weeks.
You haven't lost 3 games since you came to BYU in 2020. Shocking?
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit foreign, right, to us as a team and just, our culture and our program. Not what we had anticipated, and it's not something you like to see. So, yeah, definitely different.
During this 3-game run, or skid, or whatever you want to call it, the other team has a 69.8% success rate on 3rd down. What is going on 3rd downs?
Well, you just said it. They're converting, and we're not getting home to the quarterback. On those short 3rd downs, we're not stopping runs. They've been we've played some teams that have made really good plays on 3rd downs. So just a combination, all those pieces has made it tough to get off the field on 3rd down.
In this run, you faced a starter, a 2nd stringer, and a 3rd stringer, and they all look like All-Americans. Does it make you want to scream?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. When you're not able to, take care of business, when you're not able to get home, when you're not able to get their offense off the field against anyone, it's very frustrating.
Go back to Baylor. This defense had 4 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, 4 sacks in 6 games, and you had one of them. What's changed with the front group to getting to the quarterback?
Honestly, I think we've just missed opportunities, right? So those opportunities to get into the backfield and bring the quarterback down are precious. You got to make the most of each one of them. I think that we just haven't capitalized on all of our opportunities. And capitalizing on those opportunities is going to help us get off the field on 3rd down, right? And get teams' offense off the field. And so we gotta be better at when an opportunity does present itself, taking it and making the most of it.
You've been out there a long time. These last 3 games, averaged 77 plays on offense, which means that comes at your expense on the defense. That's too long.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think, if you go back to week 1, it was 3 and outs, and we were just giving the offense the ball back. That's something we have to return to. We got to get back to. I mean, your job as a defender, right, is a little counterintuitive because you're trying to take away your own playing time. But that's the job of the defense, right? Is you don't want to be on the field. You want to be off the field as much as possible, and that's something that we need to get back to doing, is just taking the ball away from the other team and giving it back to our offense.
Well, Tyler, you're one of the team leaders. So how does this change? And it has to change really quick, right? Because we're 2 hours from the next game.
Yeah. It's just time to execute, right? When we when we get out there on that field, the change has to be in the plays that we make, right? Making that tackle, making that sack, picking that ball off, doing everything that we can, in our power to get off the field again, get our offense the ball back. That's really the basis of it.
Football's your passion, and you're good at it. How motivated are you to turn this around?
Extremely motivated. Extremely motivated. Again, we've seen some better days, but honestly, in this game and in life, nothing comes easy, and so the struggles that we're going through and have gone through, I think are really going to help us. Right? There's a lot to be learned, and we've learned a lot, and we've changed a lot, and we're continuing to change and evolve, and so we are turning this around, and it's gonna stop right now. Yeah.
Puka Nacua stood up and addressed the team after the game at Liberty. What did he say that might help tonight? Again,
it just comes down to us as players, right? Holding each other accountable, taking care of each other, loving each other, bringing excitement. that really was his message, that it's time to be the team that we're supposed to be, right? That we know we can be, that we have the potential to be. It's time to be that team.
East Carolina comes in with momentum, a quarterback that's going to be a load to deal with. What are the keys tonight?
Playing BYU defense, fast, physical, tough, getting takeaways, putting the quarterback on the ground, stopping the run game. That's, playing the defense that BYU fans know and love.